The power is back.
What's up, family? Too Cool TB back representing Powered by Vibes, and we're here with another episode of Artist Discovery. And today we're gonna check out an artist by the name of Ericca De Lima. Apologize if I didn't pronounce that properly. That's my best attempt. I tried to see if there was any bio for this artist, but unfortunately I was not able to find one. From what I can tell, just from looking into them a little bit, it seems that there's just someone who's a general musician all around. Really cool. We're going to check out a song called Tiny Piece. I did not ask them for permission to feature them before this episode, so I hope that this is cool. If it's not, I'll take it. If it's not, sorry, but I don't think you'll have a problem with anything I'm going to say about this one, because I think this is really good work. So without any further ado, let's put the music on. Let's go watch it together, and I'll give you guys my thoughts afterward. Instrumental, it's like
every broken piece of me is on the
string sounds, the piano.
Every tiny piece of me is looking for a healing.
There's another like plucky sound that's in there. I'm not sure what instrument that is.
When I think of you, memories I know come true.
Pretty good vocal sound. These string sounds sound like real strings to me too.
My heart
This is mastered really high. Turn down a little bit.
My heart will never mend by itself. Love is hard when you have a broken heart, and this is all my heart that you hold in your hand.
I'm kind of losing the vocals behind all the beat at that part, but that's okay. So that's a very epic sound to it too. Cool song. A short little song, not too long. Boy, there's a lot going on in that one, but I like it. Yeah, this is an amazing song. So, first reactions, I think this song is absolutely amazing. I think you did a great work on it. I like the instrumental. It's a huge sounding instrumental production wise. Like, this sounds like the score to a movie for real. Like, it's very epic sounding. It sounds big, sounds huge. I like all the string sounds, the piano. I couldn't really pick up what that other plucky instrument was towards the beginning of it. I'm not sure if that was like a string instrument or maybe if it was like some sort of a keyboarded instrument. I couldn't really pick up what instrument that was. But I like that sound. I thought that was a nice touch. The drums sounded pretty epic. So a lot of the sounds in there sounded real as well. So I'm not sure the details of how this song came about. If you're watching, please check in the comments down below and maybe give us some details and insight into how that came about. I thought this sounded really great though. The vocals sounded good. There's some nice vocal sounds in there. I enjoyed the singing. So yeah, this was top-notch work right here. Like, I was having a little bit of trouble finding more about your stuff because it's depending how large that your body of work is, like this, you definitely can go far with doing music that sounds like this. And yeah, just keep up the good work. So let's go on to the critique section of the review. For my critiques, okay, I only have a couple that I'll give you. The first one I'll give you is with the vocals, and it's got more to do with the mix than it does the way that you sang them or anything. The vocals, I kind of lost you behind the instrumental at certain points. So when it comes to that, I think maybe in the mix, it would have been better if maybe just turn the beat down, to be honest, because this was mastered really, really hot. Like, it's very loud. So maybe just turn the instrumental down, and that would help. That's all I can really say. Just the balancing of the volume between the instrumental and the vocals was kind of tough to hear sometimes. The only other thing I was going to say is just like structure-wise on this song, I felt like the song, it definitely went somewhere and it sounded great. But structure-wise, I felt like it could have maybe, the way that the vocals are put in, and this could have a lot to do with the mix too. I just would have been nice if it had a little bit more structure to it, as far as I can tell what section of the song I'm listening to a little bit better. So that's really the only critiques I have. Other than that, I thought it sounded great. And those are pretty high-level critiques right there too, if I'm critiquing like the mix and the sequencing of the song, how it was produced, you know. You know, that's pretty good. You know, like, this is definitely not me critiquing basics. So, great work. No, this was a shorter song. You know, there wasn't a ton, you know, to it. It wasn't like a 7-minute long masterpiece. So, it's a shorter video. That's all I got for you, though. That's all I had to say about it. So, without any further ado, then, let's go to my favorite part of the video. We're going to rank it under Powered by Vibes. Billboard Chart. We're going to see how this stacks up against other music we've reviewed thus far. The Billboard Chart is not a reflection of the quality of the song. This is a list of recommendations that I'll be giving out at the end of the year. Make sure you check out 2021's list at thepowerisback.com. It's still posted, where we put the top 25 out of 50 songs reviewed up. And the top 3 from last year are really, really good. So this list will be used in the same manner. So, my ranking of this one, I think I've got an idea of where I would rank it. It might surprise people, but I'm going to put it at number 8. So my rationale, if you haven't watched the series to see the other songs, which I recommend that you do. If you're only watching this video, please check out the other music that's mentioned here. Support all these other up-and-coming indie artists. And here's where my rationale comes for putting it number 8. Just to briefly discuss the 2 songs that are above and below it. So the song right above it, Sapphire Rose, song for me. That is a song that's by a Australian singer-songwriter. And I felt like that song is just, it's a little bit more faster and upbeat. It doesn't have the big grand sound that this one does. But for a list of recommendations, I feel like just the execution of that one as a total package was a little bit higher than this one as a feel thing, in terms of how it was mixed and whatnot. So I think that one I prefer a little bit over this one, because this one I feel like the instrumental was the star of the show a little bit more. So that's the reason why I rank it a little bit below song for me. It's a little bit above MJ King Drizzle. MJ King, I'm not too familiar with the artist, but that was like a sort of electronica type, hip hop type of a song, UK grime or however you want to call it. I rank this one a little bit above that song. Only it's close for me, but I think as a feel thing, that one, this song right here is just a little bit grander, more epic sounding than that one. That was a lot more simple, a little less going on. Whereas this one, it was a very big sounding song that I think is deserving of being ranked a little bit higher because of that. All right, with all that being said, let's return it to my beautiful face. So, this section is called If You're Watching. So to Ericca, if you're watching, what I would say is I think that this song is amazing. and I think you have a lot of potential. You have a really beautiful sounding voice. I think this song shows some potential that you can sing over music that sounds like this. The only thing I think is, just like I said, maybe the mix could have been a little bit better. So I would be excited to hear what you sounded like if you were to be teamed up with some different music producers and have it mixed by some different mixing engineers, just to see like what the ceiling would be for your singing abilities. So I think that you sounded really great. This song also, it had a good concept to it. I like how it sounded, and for this song, there's tons of potential for this. So that's what I would say directly to the artist. I hope that you check in, because I think this was really great. And that's pretty much all I have to say on this one. So everybody, make sure that you check out thepowerisback.com, and make sure you guys support other artists that are featured there. We've got all the hot reviews, interviews, artist features, and our monthly playlist, where you guys can have a great resource to check out and discover some other up-and-coming indie artists on our website. And make sure you guys take out time to support local music in your area. So to wrap this thing up, to Ericca, to all the fans, to everybody watching at home, love what you do. I enjoyed listening to this song, and I hope that all of you did too. Spread nothing but peace and love to all of you, and I will see you on the next review.
The power is back.